Alola, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the JFS with me, WeatherMaster. I gotta figure out where that guy spawned. He spawned over here. I've had a lot of issues with spawnage recently here. It's been kind of annoying. But hey, I'm back with my base. It has been a good long while since I have done any building here, so I'm excited to get started again. But anyway, we'll show you some updates around here because you haven't been around. So first off, I have armor now. Yay! It took me forever, but I finally went downstairs and mined quite a bit, and I came across a fortune of diamonds. Fortunately, that's a nice pun. I found a Fortune 3 pick at, I know it's a Iron Fortune 3 pick, but I found it at a Guardian farm in one of the community chests, and I was like, all right, I'll just take this. And so I took that, and I just went and found a lot of diamonds. Within the past, well, I think like 3 or 4 days, I have mined up probably more than 4 or 5, or maybe about 4 stacks of diamonds. So I have 3 stacks of diamonds right now almost, and that's great. Hey, I am glad. So I have some new armor, and I've tried making it as best as I can, and we're gonna try to do a little more. I don't like the legs, but too much because it's only protection 4 and mending. So I need to get some unbreaking and add some blast protection and some fire and all that kind, all that kind of stuff. Because you can do all different protections on it. You can do projectile, fire protection, and blast protection on all armor now. So I think that's dope. And I also need to get respiration on this because this is now my second diamond helmet. Because I lost my other diamond helmet during a battle. As you can see up in the top corner, I have a haste beacon over there. So I actually fought a wither about 2 days ago. I did record the footage. It wasn't great. I'll admit that. I died probably about 4 or 5 times. And so I had to go get Choston to come help me, and he did that. And so there wasn't much to watch there other than Choston killing a wither. I don't know if he recorded it. I doubt he did. So anyway, thank you, Choston, for helping me come and kill that wither, by the way. Quite a bit of mining. I think I've pretty much reached the outer limits of this beacon necessarily. I might need to move it so it gets closer to, I don't know, either side, because I think like I said, I think I've pretty much reached the outer limits of everything. I might be able to do some more over here, possibly. I can get to the edges. It just requires me to like go over to the middle and then you come back, because then you have that 15 seconds of haste to use. So it's not bad. I wish it was better, but we might need to move the beacon here pretty soon to see what I mean. Now it's all gone. Now I can run back here, grab more of it. Not great, but it's a decent system, I guess. But I need to move the beacon so I have it constantly. But I'm mostly going for this ore and gravel. So yeah, that's it's helped quite a bit. I don't know if it's helped with gravel a ton. I think I've mostly depleted the gravel down here quite a bit, because I'm not running into a ton of gravel. So through my strip mining adventures, I may have depleted quite a bit of our gravel reserves down here, which is fine. But I mean, that comes with having 2 double chests of gravel, so that's also great. But yeah, now I'm getting stone, which is good too. Now I don't have to worry about smelting all that cobblestone. Not that I was going to use a ton of stone, but I might as well have a ton of stone so I can have that option. But anyway, we won't do any mining down here today, because that's not what I was planning on doing today at all. We're going to head back up to go and look at one more thing at the base, is that I have a panda. I am so glad to have a panda. So I went out to, and surprisingly enough, I went out to our only jungle on the map, which is surprisingly enough is only about 500 or 600 blocks that way. It's actually pretty close to me. There's somebody out there. We don't know who, but there's somebody out there in that jungle. There's a little shack with not much more than just starting material, but somebody out there, so that's cool. I just don't know who. But anyway, I went up there. I didn't record this by any means, but there is a couple bamboo forests over there, and I was lucky enough to run into the dragon warrior, a panda. They didn't. I've noticed that they did. Well, they weren't spawning very much, and I've noticed that a lot with the freaking jungles, and they just don't spawn at all. So, fortunately, we have a Darugan. We have our Darugan panda, the Dragon Warrior. He's a lazy panda, or not a lazy, a weak panda, unfortunately. But hey, I like it. It's cute. These things make adorable noises, and they meet bamboo and all kinds of sort of stuff. So, I have a plan for him. I want to move him to in between me and Panda's tunnels in the Nether, so we can have that. But I need to talk to Panda about what he wants to do with that, because it's his, not his panda, but I mean, we'll share it. So Panda, let's talk. So you know what? We're gonna go down here, and we're actually gonna carve out a storage room at this point, like a temporary one, because I'm tired of having my stuff over there. You know, it's funny. I was strip mining over in these caves and stuff, and I totally ended up like, what's all this stuff over here? And then I mined down, because I think it was iron or something like that, and I mined down and I saw this red, and I'm like, what the frick is that? And I came down and I'm like, oh, great, it's my base. But anyway, let's do a storage room. Let's go to orange, because orange is the second best color, if you didn't know. That's not what I want to do, and now we have torches all over the ground. Fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. I am not dealing with mobs down here. I already deal too much with mobs in my strip mine, or my instant mine, so I have no desire to deal with mobs down here at all. So let's just dig out a small area. I'm not sure what I want to do, but luckily we have haste. You can say that, you can have haste. So I don't know if I want to do this whole long hallway, or, well, I want to have it be available. So let's say, let's have it go out by a few. We won't have it go down or up or anything, so we can have it go. Now we're out of haste. That didn't last for very long. We'll have it go down a couple. So I don't know how long I want this to be. I really don't. I really do not know how long I want this to be. That's the problem with this project at this point. What are we looking at right now? Like, if we... Okay, that's not what I want to do. It'd be great to not have this paste all the time, but I just did complain. I just did say, like, oh, it's nice to have this paste. Frick me. How long is this? So I know how. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay. 21 gives me a middle point, luckily. We can probably do that for now. If we need to expand these, we can expand these anyway. I'm not super concerned. So, yeah. Anyway, while I do this work, talk about some things, I guess, at this point. Now that I haven't really had time to talk about things recently, but as far as updates go on life and stuff, I've just been working too much, probably too much for my own good. I need to quit overworking myself at my job. I love my job. It's a great job, and you know, of course, when you like your job, then, no, it's great. But it's just I need to calm myself down and not really think, oh, you know, that just because of this one thing I'm gonna get fired, or you're screwed because, you know, my building is important. And I really need to stop saying that. It is very important, don't get me wrong. It's the pride and joy of the whole campus. I like it. Oh, great. We're mined into a ravine now. I forgot this ravine was even here. Yeah, so I need to probably calm myself about how much I work, because I work too much for my own good. And oh, dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. I am currently thinking about moving soon. There's some thoughts in the works of moving to Phoenix, Arizona. I have a very I have a pole to Phoenix. I'm not going to really explain it by any means. I can't explain it because it's just weird to me. But I have a nice pole there, so I feel like I'm gonna look into doing that a lot more because I don't know. I'm researching it. We'll just say that. Well, I'm researching doing that because it's much cheaper than where I live. I live right now in St. George, Utah, and the housing market is terrible down here. Your rent is also really bad. The cheapest rent I can find is like $1,000 a month, and it's not even that great of a place. So I'm just the renting rate is bad, and so I need to find a different place to go because right now it's just not good down here. So I hope that I can find something besides this. I also have haste again for some odd reason. Other than that, I mean, I've been playing a lot of Minecraft actually recently. A lot of Minecraft here on the server. A lot of off-camera time because sometimes I just don't really like recording, and there's certain things like honestly, I could have recorded the whole panda thing, and then I just decided not to, just because I didn't think it was gonna make boring content. I just felt like I don't know if I really want to record that right now, especially since I was in that call with Dennis and Shostin, and they were talking about UHC, and I was talking about pandas, and I need to play more often on that as in a community basis because I feel like everybody else right now is doing a lot with the community, especially over at Spawn. Muck has been working his tail end off at Spawn, and now he's got a couple of people helping him out with like Nixer and Joda. Shostin I think is over there for the second too, but yeah, other people are working their tail ends off at Spawn right now, and that's great. So I'm glad to see Spawn is moving and things are moving and shaking over there. But I don't know. I've not been really doing many community things recently. I did my civic duty and helped out with our Guardian farm last time, or not last time, but yesterday I was there and I was AFKing for a while, so I felt like I could take some time to kind of help out with the storage solutions there. So because it was running out of storage, I just moved everything from downstairs to upstairs and crafted a whole bunch of things. But no, I really want to get back into doing more community things and co-op projects because I just haven't had that recently. And right now, I mean, they got the end farm project, but I have not started that yet, and I need to figure out when I want to start that. I'm gonna do is this. Just go across the edge like this, and then we'll call that the amount we need to do for now. That way we don't have to deal with this ravine. Wish the ravine wasn't there, but that's fine. I'm not going to fill it in or anything. It's just going to look really weird from the ravine. I will be starting a new show over on the JFS channel pretty soon. I'm hoping within the next 2 weeks that will be started. I gotta wait on a little bit of a bid I've got going on with Muck's land over at the auction house. Muck put up his Muck Mansion land, so I bid on that. I think I'm currently the only person with a bid, so I hope that turns out, because that's why I want to do that JFS show project, or not JFS show, but JFS channel project is there. So I want to start building that soon. And I'm also thinking about building a new shop. I know, I just built a new shop, but I'm thinking about building a brand new shop, selling concrete, but I don't know if I want to do that quite yet. I like to hoard my concrete because concrete is amazing, basically. And then I'm just going to fill this in, basically. Not really what I wanted to do, but okay. Nope. Yeah, so that's the server right now. I know this is not great content, but I apologize. It's just I don't really have anything to talk about. So I'm here and I'm building yeah, or one thing I want to talk about really is Pokemon. Recently we had a Pokemon press conference for, well, press obviously. That was last Wednesday, and it was pretty terrible. It was pretty boring. Me and Nixer jumped in a call when it started, and I was at work and Nixer was just chilling at home, and we watched through the entire like 50-minute long presentation, and it was boring as heck. And so Pokemon has been announcing a whole bunch of like mobile ventures recently. In what's specifically within that, you've got like Pokemon Sleep, you've got Pokemon Home, you've got Pokemon what's it called, Champions, I think. Which that one looks pretty cool. Basically, like, so Pokemon Sleep is like, yeah, this is just this really weird app where you can like, it depends upon how much you sleep to play Pokemon Go in the morning, I guess. They didn't explain it very well, in my opinion. Other than the fact that I just wasn't paying attention, I guess. But that's what I got from it, was that it was this weird, like, depending upon how much you sleep, you get like different things happen in Pokemon Go in the morning when you wake up. It's basically like a sleep tracker. That's what I got from it. It's a sleep tracker. So I guess that's cool. It's just weird to me that they did that. And then they had Pokemon Home was announced, which that one's probably one of the best announcements out of the entire thing. Pokemon Home is basically the replacement for Pokemon Bank. If you don't know what Pokemon Bank is, it's Pokemon Bank. Sorry, we get that really weird. We're getting a big lag streak. We had lag spikes from these concrete powder. I'm guessing because there's so much updates going on. But yeah. So Pokemon Home is just a replacement for Pokemon Bank. What Pokemon Bank is it's a basic like transferable system between games. So what if you want to transfer your mons from, say Omega Ruby F Sapphire to Sun and Moon, then you can do that. So that's basically the replacement for that. Pokemon Bank, I guess, is pretty much dead. Though they did advertise that you can transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Bank to Pokemon Home. I'm guessing so you can get like, I'm guessing that's the way it's going to work between the 3DS and the Switch at that point, because we don't really know like I didn't catch if they told us like where Pokemon Bank is going to be held, if it's going to be an app on your phone, if it's going to be an app on the Switch. I didn't hear them say anything about that. So that's pretty cool that they're doing that, and we've been pretty eagerly waiting for an announcement on that caliber for a little bit now. In fact, we need orange concrete as well. Now that I think about it, concrete right there, not a ton of it. That's obviously not going to be enough. Can we make? I don't know if we even have red. We do have red and yellow right here. So, but no. So that's Pokemon Home. Looks interesting. It's going to be helpful and useful because I won't transfer my mons from Sun and Moon, from Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon to Sword and Shield when those come out. Definitely. I'm excited for that. And then they announced Pokemon. They announced a new Pokemon Quest, I guess, for like Japan only, which is kind of weird. I mean, I didn't like Pokemon Quest at all. I played it and it wasn't fun. Basically, it's the reason that like Pixelmon got taken down, which kind of sucks. So I wasn't a big fan of it. But they've got a new one of that coming out for Japan, some sort of beta. People really enjoy it though, so heck, more power to them. And then we've got what it called, Pokemon Champions was also announced. I believe it's Champions, but it's a mobile app by DNA. Pretty cool. It looks actually really interesting. Definitely one of the more cooler announcements from the Pokemon conference. It's almost like a mobile app of like, it's almost, I feel like it's gonna end up being like Fire Emblem Heroes or the Animal Crossing game, where you're probably gonna have a lot of microtransactions and stuff like that. You're gonna like be able to train your mons and fight against other trainers. And there was like a bunch of like old champions and gym leaders in it and stuff like that. And it looks really cool. Don't get me wrong. It might even be like a Pokemon adventure for your phone, but honestly, I don't know if I got that vibe. So yeah, that it looked really cool. I'm excited for that one at least. That's probably the best announcement out of all of the announcements we had. I know that seems a little bit odd, but yeah. So that was the Pokemon conference. We literally got. Oh no, they had Pokemon shirts. That's probably the best announcement they had. Pokemon shirts. I'm quite excited for that because I might actually pick one up because they looked really dope. They're like putting up shirts with Pokemon designs on it. And they're like, oh, this is coming up for the US soon and stuff, so keep an eye out. Need that one. No, we're good. You're good. I placed it in the wrong spot. You dum. It's right here. There we go. But yeah, so that was the Pokemon conference. Wasn't great. Wasn't bad, I wouldn't say. It wasn't great though. So that was exciting. But the meat of the of everything has been that they announced a Pokemon Direct for in 2 days. If this goes up today on Monday, then it'll be on Wednesday at like 7 in the morning for me, I think, or like 6 in the morning or whatever it is. But I'm excited for that. They said that it's going to be featuring Sword and Shield, obviously, which is exciting. Sword and Shield we haven't had any information since the end of February, so it's been March, April, May, a little bit in June at this point. So it's been a good, almost 3.5 months since we've gotten any information. Which it's odd that they decided that this was going to be a thing that they were going to talk about a week before E3. So I don't know if it's going to be anything interesting to us, but well, no, of course it will be. Of course it will be interesting things. There's actually been a very large rumor recently. Spoilers, possibly, but take this with a grain of salt. There's been an amazing list. In fact, let me get it up on my phone, and we'll talk about it for a second because. Okay, so again, spoilers incoming, possibly. This is a leak. This is a rumor, so it might not be real. But a few days ago, a supposed person had access to the demo of Sword and Shield from E3, and he data mined it and basically had, I don't know if he data mined it, but somebody data mined it and had access to. Oh, here we go. Pokemon Sword and Shield Pokedex entries from the Sword E3 2019 demo. Most are final, but some may change in the future as with older demo leaks. I've managed to take the important information from each entry. So I guess it is this person that found the leak and or found the demo and put it on there. So yeah, basically someone leaked the entire Pokedex according to the demo from E3. So that's really weird. Me and Nate talked about this for a while. I think on Thursday, and it's actually really exciting. Quite a few really cool ideas are coming from this. Do I have the Prismarine I want? I don't have any dark Prismarine here. I need to go pick up ink sacs. Where is my Prismarine? This chest. We need all of this, basically. So, basically, they've leaked this entire thing, and there's quite a bit of Pokemon. There's quite a few Pokemon. There's actually like close to like 130 Pokemon, which is great if this is real, of course, which would be fantastic if that was the case. But the really exciting thing is that that older Pokemon are getting evolutions, apparently. If we go on to the secondary part, for instance, we've got Heliozard evolves from 695, which if you look that up in the Pokedex entry, is Heliolisk. And he's an electric dragon now, which would be pretty cool. And then we've got Rewop, Plasma Pokemon, Electric Ghost, evolves from 479. That might tell you it's Rotom. which is interesting enough. Rotom getting an evolution. I don't know how that would work, but it'd be really cool. There's also another mon that has forms that gets an evolution, cast form, which would be. Let me see if I can pull up the name. See if I can find it. Climake, the weather Pokemon, and evolves from cast form. So that's pretty cool. I don't know how that's going to work, but I'm real excited for that if that's the case. Nixer mentioned that. He mentioned the name of it, and he's like, you would probably like this. And then I'm like, oh, it's cast form. I know it. So I'm excited for that, none the least. That's going to be fun. We've got Napat, evolves from 24, which I believe was Arbok. So that's Poison Dark. That's pretty cool. Fuming, which Poison Fire, Poison Gas Pokemon, is basically an evolution of Weezing, which I would like. I'm just reading off this list. Really, there's not much else I can do at this point. It would be better if I had somebody else here with me to talk about it, but Naxer wants to wait for a little bit to talk about it on a podcast. So, but anyway, yeah, no, I'm really excited for this. This is gonna be awesome. Like, trust me, I am like ecstatic for this. Oh, this is concrete. Oh, it's powder. I didn't think about that. Shoot. Nope. I have a ton of orange concrete. Great. But anyway, yeah, they've had the evolutions for all the starters are here, which we can talk about those for a second. Again, if this is real, I apologize. If you don't want to hear any spoilers, just leave. Grookey evolves into Drumpan, which is just a pure grass, and then evolves into a Chimpango, which is pure grass, which is honestly what I thought. But Grookey was going to be. I didn't really see any other evolution, any other typings for him. Maybe flying I was seeing, but yeah, it ended up being pure grass, which is great, according to this rumor. And then Scorbunny evolves into Hoppery and Moltear, which is Hoppery is a fire type, and then Moltear ends up being a fire steel, which is much better than the rumored fire fighting, of course. So I'm excited. That's gonna be awesome. I do like the fire steel combo. That's really quite a unique combo right there. So we've got Hoppery, and then Sobble evolves from Sobble evolves into Nerviz, and then Fearless, and it's Water Ghost on both of those. Which honestly, I don't know. Water Ghost seems a little odd to me, but nonetheless, it's pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. I'm talking on my butt here. I'm sorry. I've not planned for this episode at all, so I apologize if it seems a little wonky. But we'll try to make episode 6 a lot better. Again, I'm struggling with a lot of stress right now, so it's give me some time and I'll be back to normal, if normal is. I don't know what normal is for me, actually. Yeah, I'll talk about the legendaries real quick. Let me pull that back open. I gotta scroll into Mixer's message. There's quite a bit. I look at this. I'm like noticing things I didn't notice the other day. I should notice Sparxodon, which is pretty cool. That's a rock electric type. That might be the fossil for this region. Yeah, dang, nice. Garboon, the collector Pokemon, evolves from 766. Oh, that was I think that was Passimian. And then so the legendary Pokemon look pretty cool. In fact, actually, well, I've got apparently the just dropping on my concrete. The what's it called? Pseudo for this region is a grass type. And it is the bush, tree, and big tree Pokemon. It's Babos, Grumeld, and Baboa, or Baboom. There we go. Looks really cool. There's no pictures by any means, but it's a grass and then a grass ground, which is like, what? So I'm excited. This is going to be a great pseudo, I think. This may be a pseudo I might use. I don't really use the pseudos very much, but this might be a pseudo I might use. So, but then the legendaries, there's quite a few of them actually. There's how many of them? 10 of them, which is awesome. So we've got our trio, our box art trio, which we would assume is this. We've got Volkilda, Varsect, and Ulfazo. One being the Volkilda being the strike Pokemon, Varsect be the protection Pokemon, and Ulfazo be the clinch Pokemon. So we're assuming that is the main trio, the box art trio. Varsect being the shield legendary and Volkilda being the sword legendary, which is cool. Are we out of concrete? Yep, we're out of concrete. Great. This is no, I had something like this in the creative world. I really wish I didn't turn this into powder, but that's fine. That's fine though. We've got a pretty much a thing now. We'll fix this up. We'll fix this up. Don't worry about it. Now we've got a tunnel going now. This is what I've done. This is what I've accomplished. Are you happy with me? I've accomplished all of this in this video. I'm so glad. But anyway, the leak. This is leak. It honestly, to me, it seems pretty legit. A lot of people are saying that it doesn't sound legit, but honestly, to me, I would not. I mean, I shouldn't be. You should take this with a grain of salt, of course. But this is. I think it's a pretty legit leak. If you want to look at it for yourself, I'll leave a link down below to the Twitter post Snakes linked me to, and you can just scroll down. There's the first list of mostly the Galar Pokemon is first, and then the second list includes a lot of Galar, but it has all the evolutions from past gens. But to me, it seems really, it seems legit. It seems real. We'll have to find out on Wednesday, which I will be covering. I'll probably be live streaming it. I don't know. Well, actually, no. I'll be because it's like 7 in the morning, so I don't want to be to work till like another 8 hours after that or something like that. So yeah. No, this is gonna be exciting. Again, I'm gonna be covering that here probably on this channel or on Twitch maybe. I'll live stream my reaction to that, or at least I'll record it. I might actually just record the reaction, to be honest. I don't know if I want to live stream it, so. But I'll be covering that on Wednesday. As soon as pretty much it's over, hopefully I'll be jumping on the editing and getting that uploaded for you guys. But anyway, that's that leak. I'm excited. If it's real, then heck, I'm gonna be great. Again, you can go look at it for yourselves. There's quite a few. There's just quite a bit of things on this list that you can really get into. Me and Nick were talking about this for hours on Thursday or Friday or whatever it was. But it was just holy crap! Like there's just so many things. Like there's broccoli Pokemon. It's a grass ice. Like holy crap! Like what? So there's quite a few things that you can just look through here. There's just so many things. There's 2 evolutions on this list. I'll let you guys find those for yourselves because pretty darn cool. Yeah, there's just so many things on this list that I find to be really awesome. So check it out for yourselves and tell me what you think down below, because I would love to see if you think it's real or not. I think it could be real. I wouldn't be disappointed if it wasn't real, or if it was real. I would not be disappointed. There's a lot of these leaks around these days that I feel like I would be very disappointed if they were real. And to be honest, I would not be disappointed if this one was real. So I'm excited for this, and we'll find out more on Wednesday. So stay tuned for that, and then stay tuned. Maybe some more Pokemon series coming up here pretty soon. Me and Nick recorded some things. Not sure when that's gonna go up, but I might have a solo series here pretty quickly. I'm gonna try to run it like really quick. Like it's gonna be like within like 2 weeks that it's gonna be over, I think. But that's the plan. So Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I think, is what I'm thinking about running through really quick. But stay tuned for less stuff and have excited. And as far as Minecraft goes, with the base here, I'll be working on it off camera for a while. I know I wanted to get the storage room actually done, but I got this hallway good to go. It looks really cool. I like the effect. We'll get more of this, and then I'll get the hallways all finished out to maybe this length, because I don't know how much I want to do right now. I don't have much else designed in the creative world, so I need to figure out how much I want to do, and then I'll figure out where I can put the storage room. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this episode of the JFS. If you did enjoy, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.